Recording in progress.
Good day, FBOs. I hope you're keeping warm in this cold weather. My name is Brenda, Kofi. Welcome to the company policy training. Can you give us a sign if you hear me, please? Thumbs up. We'll appreciate that. Thank you. Thumbs up if you can hear me properly. We need to establish that before we start. Thank you, Selma. Welcome. Thank you, Selma. Anybody else? Maybe 2 or 3, so that we can continue with our presentation. Thank you, Caroline. Okay. Yes, as I said, my name is Brenda Kofi. I'm the FBO support team staff member here at the product center. No, at the head office. You can hear a little bit nervousness there, but anyway, I trust you will support me. We go through this presentation gracefully, okay? Yes, company policy training, 21st June, it's a Friday, 12 noon to 1 o'clock. Let's go on with it. Okay, let's start with the introduction. I do believe that we do this introduction every time as we start our presentation. But anyhow, repetition is good, is key. As forever business owners, also known as FBOs, it's essential to upload the values and the policies of Forever Living Products. Recruiting new members into the Forever business is a responsibility that comes with ensuring they understand the company's policies, procedures, and compliance standards. All right. Okay, please keep on let us know if you can hear us. And yes, we're still welcoming people FBOs. We're still welcoming Forever business owners. That's the name that we hold it proudly. So I would love to keep on repeating it because that's who you are. And we are proud of you and the work that you do in the company. Okay, the role of the upline. The upline refers to the sponsor or mentor who introduces new Forever business owners to the business. It is the responsibility of the upline to guide and support new recruits. Ensure they are well versed in Forever company policy, procedures, and compliance. Support from the home office and the FBO support team. The home office in Southern Africa and the FBO support team are dedicated to assist FBOs in understanding and complying with the policies. That's our job. We vow to do that, okay? FBOs can reach out to the FBO support team via email at the fbosupport@forever.co.za or our WhatsApp. The support number is 064 636 8968 for assistance and guidance. Okay, we're always available. Make sure to contact us in those contacts already mentioned. Thank you. If you have missed the previous company policy training, you can watch and catch up by going to our YouTube page or join the Forever Southern Africa FBO training and support Facebook group. The YouTube page you will see on the slide on the left side. Here you see beautiful Margaret there at the bottom. That's how the YouTube page will appear. And then on the left side corner here, you will see where the Facebook group whereby you can join and be part of. There's an invitation link there, okay? You also have a link to share, okay? So you can make use of that. You can go through all the trainings that were previously done. And also this one is also recorded. So you will also find it on the lineup. All right. Thank you so much. Let me know if I'm speaking quickly or, so that I can slow down, so that I don't rush my breath before I can end. An hour is too long. It's my first time doing it, so I will be excused. Any error, I vow that you will forgive me. I will get better in time. Okay, there's a message there. Can we see what is it about? You are super. Thank you so much. Yes, I love that. I love that. Thank you. The topic for today is sponsoring policies. Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. Right. Understanding the Protection of Personal Information Act, which is known as POPI Act. The Protection of Personal Information Act, commonly known as POPI Act, is a law in South Africa designed to protect people's personal information. It ensures that businesses and organizations handle personal data responsibly, right? Why is POPI Act important? POPI Act is important because it safeguards your privacy. It prevents your personal information from being misused, stolen, or shared without your permission. Personal information includes data that can identify you, such as your name, ID number, address, phone number, and even your email address. Welcome to those who are just joining, okay? We'll continue. You will catch up on the recording, okay, later. The POPI Act sets out several core obligations. Some of the key requirements includes consent. Organizations must get your permission before collecting or using your personal information, okay? Purpose. Organization can only use your information for the reason they told you about when they collected. Security. Your information must be kept safe and secure from theft, loss, unauthorized access. All right? Transparency. Organizations must tell you why they need your information and how they will use it. Access. You have the right to know what information an organization has about you and to request corrections if it's wrong. All right? Consequences of not complying. Now that is to the companies or organizations. Organizations that do not follow POPI Act can face heavy fines and other penalties. Penalties under the Act includes fine of up to 10 million and a jail sentence of up to 10 years, all right? Okay, let's carry on. Okay, I did forget to tell you that if there's any questions, FBOs, please jot them down and then we'll give time almost to the end, okay? Then you can ask questions thereafter. For now, you're gonna only hear my voice, Brenda K. What's important, please note, as per the POPI Act, no personal details should be shared with any other FBO regarding sponsoring. This includes the previous sponsor's FBO number and the FBO number of the person wanting to be sponsored. Okay, I think you guys will understand that very clearly because we all need to protect each other. We protect ourselves as leaders in the business and protect our downlines as well. Okay, when inquiring about the sponsoring another FBO, please send us an email via the email address fbosupport@forever.co.za. And ensure that the FBO in the... Okay, sorry. It's just a little distractions, you know, it's life, things happen, sorry. We can keep it professional as possible as we can, all right? Where were we? When inquiring about sponsoring another FBO, please send us an email to fbosupport@forever.co.za and ensure that the FBO in question is copied on the email, all right? Yes, and then next, we are not allowed to provide any information without the FBO being included in the correspondence. This means the FBO must be aware of any information given to you, including previous FBO numbers and previous sponsor numbers, okay? FBOs, please confirm if you can hear me, okay? I don't have a strong voice, especially in professional settings. So let's carry on. Please ensure if you hear me loud enough. If not, still let me know, okay? Let's carry on. We're still on important notes. Please note Yes, yeah, thank you, Annette. Thank you. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Great. We can carry on. I love your support. You make me feel a little bit comfortable. Let's do this. Step one, if you are sponsoring, your first step is to contact and notify our FBO support team, which is me and my colleagues, okay, at the head office. The sponsoring process must be updated and completed first in our system, okay? The next, second step is submit. You have to submit a copy of your ID, bank details for FICA purposes, order, and proof of payment to your nearest product center. I must add, you can also send it to fbosupport@forever.co.za, okay, to quicken the process. Okay. Important. If the sponsoring process is not completed in our system first, your order will be sent to the previous sponsor. I will also add, your order will be captured under the previous sponsor if the sponsoring is not activated first. Okay, if not clear, we can answer or ask that later, but it makes sense. You have to be sponsored first through the head office by the support team. And then your order can be captured, okay? If you go to the product center and capture your order before activating the sponsoring with us, then your order goes to the sponsor that you're trying to leave or, to leave behind and move on. So that will be now an error that will take time to be corrected, or sometimes won't be able to be corrected due to old month and new month reasons, okay? Let's carry on. Let us review the meaning of references used in this presentation for the sponsoring, okay? What is a sponsor? An FBO who personally signs up another FBO. What is a sponsored FBO? An FBO who has changed his or her sponsor after 12 months of no activity. What is a sponsored manager? A manager becomes a sponsored manager to his or her immediate upline sponsored by. Qualifying as a recognized manager or qualifying as a sponsored manager from inherited or transferred manager status. What is an inherited manager? A manager is considered inherited if she is moved to a different sponsor under the 12-month leadership bonus qualifying rule, or if he or she sponsor is terminated or is sponsored. In such a case, she becomes an inherited manager to his or her sponsor. Okay, if not clear, you will read it later or listen to it later, but I'm trying my best, okay? Let's do it. We can continue. Preferred customer, sorry about that. Important. Preferred customers are not referred to as sponsored. For preferred customer, this procedure is called preferred customer enhancement. Preferred customer who has been preferred customer enhanced will count as a newly sponsored preferred customer for all incentives and promotions, okay? If a preferred customer has not moved to assistant supervisor level on our marketing plan within 6 months, they have the option to change their sponsor. The preferred customer must contact our FBO support team at fbosupport@forever.co.za at the head office for assistance. A copy of the following documents must be submitted: ID, bank statement, order, and proof of payment. All right. Preferred customer, 5% discount from retail price and personal packages. This refers to the incentives, okay? There's a circle at the right, refers to the incentives that the preferred customer is eligible to, okay? Sponsoring policies for assistant supervisors, assistant managers, and above. Okay. What is the criteria to be responsored? FBO must be an FBO on the marketing plan. Assistant supervisor, assistant manager, and above. But this excluding preferred customers, as previously explained, must be inactive for 12 consecutive months or longer. And during this time, I'm laughing to myself because I can hear my voice going down a little. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep on pumping up, okay? Must be inactive for 12 consecutive months or longer. And during this time, FBO must not purchase any forever living products, not sponsor any other individual into the FLP business, not receiving any earnings. Okay? A sponsored FBO begins again as a preferred customer. And the new sponsor and loses any downline acquired to that point in all countries into which she was previously sponsored. Does it make sense? It should. Let's move on. FBO businesses with two individuals, second name person. Those who joined the business a long time ago will understand this, but I do believe that those who joined the business later on, I guess maybe starting 2015 or so on, might be like a little bit questioning, but it is going like this. Please note, second name person mentioned below does not include legally married spouses to any FBO. This can be a friend, a spouse, not married, family member, or business partner, okay? When your FBO ship has two names, like Brenda, Kofi, and Wendy Miselo, for an example, okay? That's what we're talking about here. That was happening a long time ago. It's not happening anymore. We did away with that. So option one, if there is a second name person under the sponsoring FBO business, she will not be included as part of the sponsored FBO business, all right? Okay. Such a second name person is then eligible to sponsor under any FBO having fulfilled the sponsoring criteria. Okay, the chart on the right is explaining what I'm reading on the left side, okay? So it's for it to be clear for you FBOs. FBO business with two individuals, second name person. We're still on that topic. I'm going to rephrase. Please note, second name person mentioned below does not include legally married spouse to an FBO. This can be a friend, a spouse not married, family member, or business partner, all right? Option two, if the second name person wishes to sponsor under the first name person of an FBO business that is not being responsored, he or she may do so without having to fulfill the sponsoring criteria. Okay, we can move on. FBO businesses with two individuals, legally married spouse, okay? It's the second part of this. Two individuals FBO ship. Option one, if the spouse of a legally married FBO who is not being responsored wishes to create his or her own forever business, he or she must do so by sponsoring directly under his or her spouse without having to fulfill the sponsoring criteria, okay? Yes, we still carry on with that topic of FBO business with two individuals, legally married spouse. Option two, if the spouse of a legally married FBO who is not being sponsored wishes to create hers or his own FBO business, he or she also has the option to sponsor directly under the spouse sponsor without having to fulfill the sponsoring criteria, okay? All right. Responsoring regarding recognized managers, okay? If the sponsoring FBO is a sponsored recognized manager and has only has only first generation recognized manager in his or her organization, this manager will be classified as inherited managers in the newly appointed sponsor's first generation. The sponsored recognized manager will continue to count down his or her previous sponsor's manager PIN level. Okay, let's move on. As I said, the charts are explaining what I just said. So we move on. Oh, I can't believe we're almost to the end. We are finishing. Wow. Okay, let's work together to educate ourselves, our downlines, and FBOs. Yes, FBOs, we can do that. We can work together. 68, okay. That gives up my age. Next company policy training will be on the 9th of July, 2024. Topic will be retail and selling. Okay, FPOs, now it's time for general discussion and questions, all right? Be gentle. Okay. Anybody who has something to say can just, by show of hands or unmute themselves. Either way works for me, okay? You all FBOs, you must be knowing all of us at the head office or at the FBO support team. I'm a talker, so let's do this. We can talk. Okay, Pamela Mpofu is asking if what sponsoring means. Sponsoring means you join the business, and then you are a member, a full-on member, let's say assistant supervisor, a supervisor and up, a supervisor, assistant manager, manager and up and above. So now you choose to move on the business, still be in the business, but you choose to move on the business with a different sponsor. Remember the sponsor, your previous sponsor might be Mary, okay? And then maybe you and Mary lost contact and so forth, and things happened, or you find NOMSA on the other side, you feel like you and NOMSA can, work together and assist each other and grow swiftly in the business, okay? And then that's whereby we titled that procedure, we titled it sponsoring. You're moving from this sponsor to another sponsor. But the time frame when you are a full member, assistant supervisor, assistant manager, manager and above, you have 12 consecutive months to be inactive. You should be 12 consecutive months inactive in the business for you to be responsored. I hope I answered your question. Please let me know. Thumbs up or thumbs down, okay? Okay. Keletso says, hello, my leader. Hello, Keletso. I have a few questions. A few? Okay, let's see. Can you explain again what is inherited manager? Okay, let me answer that part. Inherited manager is when your current sponsor has maybe been terminated, left the business, or maybe been inactive for 36 months, and then you as a manager will be inherited by your upline, but now you will be your first generation to your upline, okay? That's inherited manager, then inherited you, okay? I did not understand that part. Okay, I hope you understand.
Can you hear Kofi? My option was better.
Come again? Okay. Please mute yourself and I don't know who was talking about. Please keep muting ourselves unless we have a question, or we can write down our questions, okay? On the chat line, meeting chat line, okay? Second question was, how do I stop my upline from buying under my name for the 12 months if I want to be sponsored? Oh, for that, you can just email us or call us. Email FBO support@forever.co.za if any of FBOs have a issue of this nature, you report it, you email and contact the head office, okay? Email is the best, okay? So you email us and then we'll take it from there, okay? Thank you. Vicky, what's Vicky saying? Vicky says, can you please just summarize the 12 months waiting period for sponsoring? The sponsoring is when you're not doing nothing on the business, okay? It's clear on the program here. You will see or listen to it later on. Is when, like, it doesn't matter what month, but it has to be 12 consecutive months. You're not doing nothing in the business. We mean nothing in the business. You're not getting any earnings. You're not joining nobody. You're not buying any stock. Then that is now you've been inactive in those 12 months. Then you're eligible to be responsible. But even before you know that you're eligible, you have to contact the FBO support team for us to check if you are eligible to be sponsored, okay? All right. Selma, okay. Thank you, Brenda, for an insightful presentation. My question is, can I sponsor downliner? Can a sponsor downliner sponsor her previous downliners? That depends on if the person, the people or the person is eligible, okay? All that matters is you have to contact the head office for the head office to check if the person is eligible to be sponsored. If you qualify, you qualify. If you don't qualify, you don't qualify, okay? And remember, sponsoring is a choice of the person to sponsor. You know, if I want to be sponsored by Wendy, okay, it's my choice. I make the choice to be sponsored. And then Wendy will take it from there. Okay, even if Wendy approached me, but it's still my choice, as it is a choice from myself to be part of Forever. It's still a choice from me as a person to be sponsored, because I'm the one who walked the journey, previous journey that I want to leave behind and wants to enter to a new journey with a new sponsor. Okay, so if I answered your question, let me know. All right, Selma, thank you. In adding to Selma, FBOs can sponsor anyone as long as the consent. Then both parties, the one to be sponsored wants to be sponsored by you. Anybody that you come across and is being checked and confirmed eligible, you can sponsor them. Okay. Okay, so thank you. I understand. Please repeat the email. FBO support, one word, @forever.co.za. Okay. No more one day. Thank you, Brenda. You're welcome. You make me blush. Lucia. Lucia, when I am a manager and I want to be responsible, will I start over from assistant supervisor or can I be responsible? No, that's the best part. You know that part? Yeah, that's the good question. All the questions were good, but I'm saying this is a good one. No, you're starting from preferred customer, starting from the bottom of the bottoms, no matter what level, where you're manager and above, manager, assistant manager, supervisor, assistant supervisor. If you want to be responsible, you start from the bottom. You start from the customer. You like a new member. Can somebody mute themselves? SK, can you mute yourself? Please. Thank you. Yes. Lucia, I hope I answered your question, but I do believe I did. Yes, you start as a new person as if you are joining the business today. You just heard it yesterday and you're joining the business today, although you are a full-on member and beyond, okay? That's what sponsoring is. And you're losing all your team behind. You're losing everybody behind. You're not moving along with none. You're starting from the bottom or from zero, okay? Thank you, Brenda. It's understandable. You're welcome, Vicky. I checked with the head office. Okay, let's read. I checked with head office if I could be responsible my son. I was told it was okay. When I did that, I was told there had been a purchase February 2020. Therefore, I had to wait for 12 months. 12 months until, yes, there was a consensus with my son. Yes, yes. When if you think sometimes you, as an FBO, you're planning to be responsible, and then you don't purchase for that long time, and maybe sometimes, you know, by forgetting, you go and purchase. The system is recording. It is there. Okay. It is there. There's no denying it. It's not like we're making a choice by ourselves. We look at the system, and the system is telling the truth. So yeah, it's not. I don't want to say it's unfortunate. You know, it's just a matter of waiting for that time. And even in March 2025, Vicky, you still have to contact us. You don't just assume that this is the time just because we said March. You contact us so that we can confirm clearly that it is the time, or the person, your son, is eligible to be responsible. We have to confirm as a head office even then, okay? Just keep it like that. But that will only be possible if the person has not done any activity on the record, on the system. Since now, whatever time, the last time of purchase to the anticipated date. All right. Thank you, Vicky, for your question. Insightful. Bawinile Masuku. What are the possible reasons for a delay in accepting someone into the Facebook training group? Oh, I don't have an answer on that one, immediate answer on that one, but I will research. Can you email the FBO support? We'll surely respond to you. FBO support@forever.co.za. Bawinile. Send that as send your question as an email. We'll inquire with marketing, and then we'll give you an answer. Okay. Thank you for your question. I'm sure there's many people who wanted to know that. Okay, thank you. Okay, Selma, there are FBOs who, what's our time? Okay, let me read Selma's email, a message, a question, and then I check on the time. There are FBOs who were in business many years ago and do not remember their FBO number, ID, and that of their uplines. How will this be handled during the sponsoring process? Will the company assist with this? Yes, we do assist everybody in anything. There is nothing that leaves hanging. We do assist, but we have to go according to the company policy. Remember, this is exactly why we're doing this. You, Selma, will be inquiring on behalf of your prospect, but then we're saying on this presentation, the prospect must be copied on the email, so that when we as staff members give the information, we know that, okay, Lindy is part of this conversation. Lindy knows that I, as the staff member, I gave out her email address, FBO number, contact numbers to Selma. So you both on the conversation, on the correspondence. That is not a problem. That's what's going to happen, and that's what needs to happen, okay? To protect us and to protect your prospect. At the same time, we are protecting you. Thank you, Selma. Great question. Sibongile Khatebe, can the sponsor buy Start Your Journey combo pack in order to move? Oh, the sponsor. Can the sponsor buy the Start Journey combo pack in order to move to AS? Yes, they can. Thank you for your questions, Bongile. I believe that is the person to be responsible. Yes, responsor by the person. If the question is about the person to be responsible, yes. Okay. So Bongile Khatebek, is that the same person? Is that the same person? So we move on. Same question. Yeah. You're welcome. Vicky, I did contact you. I didn't assume. I was told the head of business. Yes, I was talking for March, for the time that is being, allocated, that the person can revisit the request to be responsible. that part, you don't just assume, but okay, it's March 2025. You come back to us. Okay, Vicky, you come back when March comes, you come back to us via email or phone call. You come back to us and ask if this person, which is your son, is eligible to be sponsored. Okay, then we check. All right, yeah. Just make sure that the person stays inactive for the duration of 12 months. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Jean? Okay. If FPOs are rejected to join, okay, Jean is answering your question. Let me read it out for you. Okay, if FPOs are rejected to join the FPO Facebook group, it is usually means they did not answer the questions correctly, did not give their FPO number, or did not agree to the group rules. Okay, only requests with all questions correctly answered are approved. Thank you, Jean. There is the answer. Okay, thank you. Do I still have time? Let me check FPOs. Okay, wow. All right. Let's read another question. Your health, okay. Good afternoon, Brenda. Good afternoon, your health. Thank you so much for your eye-opening training. You're welcome. Can you please elaborate more about inheritance of a manager because the sponsor was inactive for 12 months, not 12 months, 36 months, 3 consecutive years. Okay, if the sponsor is inactive for 3 consecutive years, okay. When the sponsor is inactive for 3 consecutive years, which is 36 months, okay, then your downlines, even is a manager, then it will be allocated to the upline, okay? That's what it is, yeah. Let me know if I answer you correctly, but yeah, that's what it is. Masejo. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what this question is. When you sponsor the person gets a new FBO, or we must use. No, sponsoring means you continue with the old FBO number. Only new joining people, like very first time getting into Forever database, gets a new number from the form that the person signs. So when you sponsor, it means you're on the system, whatever time frame you've been in the system, and you just not been active for the past 12 months, consecutive 12 months. So then you're eligible to be sponsored using the current FBO number, okay? Yeah, you continue with your, that's the only thing you continue with, and your name with the new sponsor. Everything else you leave behind. Your downlines, your team, you leave behind, okay? Yes. Vicky? Okay, send an email to support, Vicky, all right? Or yes, send an email to support. If you were talking to me, then send an email to brendak@forever.co.za, okay? We'll deal with your question, okay? Yeah. Raymond, thanks, Brenda, for insightful session. Highly appreciate it. You're welcome. Bame, kindly share the email address again. FBO support@forever.co.za. FBO support@forever.co.za. Okay, that's all. Yes, if I'm correct, the email is fbosupport@forever.co.za. So sending the email will assure me that no one will buy under my name until yes, I'm thinking, Keleto, you sending an email, it's you reporting if there's a purchase on your profile without your authorization, okay? Then for us, we'll take a look at that. If there's a purchase on your profile without your authorization while you are planning to be inactive, you report that to us via this email. We take a look at it, okay? We do our research, okay? And then we respond, okay? Okay, thanks, John. John is repeating for us our email address, okay? fbosupport@forever.co.za. Vicky was saying something there. Let's scroll up a little bit and see what Vicky is saying. Okay, we'll pass that. Thank you, so thank you so much, Brenda. Well explained and well answered. Siyabonga, siyabulela, Kelutso. Thank you so much, Brenda. That's okay. Siyabulela. And Alabang, thank you, Brenda. Insightful indeed. Thank you. Okay. Let's scroll up a little bit. Because I do think there is Vicky. Vicky was saying something. Yeah. Someone. Okay, Vicky. Sure do. Yes, great. Do that. We'll deal with your query and sort it out for you, okay? If there's anything you didn't understand regarding your son's sponsoring, then ask me questions. We'll respond on that directly, okay? Yeah, everything will be done right. It's always been done right, but yeah. Anybody else? If not, we can call it a day. Mom CB. Hey, Brenda, please revisit your health question. Please elaborate what you're talking about, Mom CB. Yeah, okay. Oh, the question from your health. Okay. What question was it? Can you please elaborate more about inheritance manager? Because the sponsors was inactive. Yes, it's the inherited manager is the manager that has been inherited from a sponsor who's been inactive for 36 months, 3 years full. Then that manager will be inherited by the active upline. Let me emphasize, by an active upline, okay? Yeah, I hope that is clear. If not clear, email support@forever, fbosupport@forever.co.za. Dr. Regina, thank you very much. You're welcome. KMK, thank you, Brenda. It was very informative. You say? Repeat that. Thank you. By now you notice I love affirmations. So yeah. Wow, Brenda, that is something I don't understand. I was already a supervisor in KwaZulu-Natal group, but come to Johannesburg, found myself starting again from assistant supervisor, already head supervisor in my new team. Oh, I'm sorry, but you are a strong person and you are business-minded because look at you. You made it again. You did it. So that means you can reach for the stars, you know. The marketing plan, you know, it goes up and up and up and up. Keep going. You're doing well, okay? I'm sorry about that, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, Annette? Okay. Hi, Brenda. Thank you so much. You're welcome. My friend has been inactive for 2 years, and after contacting FB support, she was told her account is still active. Does that mean she can't be responsible? If it's still active, she can't be responsible, okay? Yes, it has to be 12 consecutive months. You know, there is no skipping. There is no way out here. 12 consecutive months, then you're able to be responsible. Only if we confirm through us searching and looking on the system that you're eligible, then we'll be able to, you'll be able to move on to a new sponsor. But if not, then you just have to endure a 12-month period from the last date to the anticipating date. It has to be 12 consecutive months, okay? Yep. Let me rephrase. It's month to month, from 1st to 31st. Month to month, that's how we count the sponsoring. If it happens today, I purchase, which is the 21st of June, then we're not counting June. We're not counting the date, the 21st. We're counting is June. So we're starting to count from July until the following, from July to the next 12 months, okay? Yeah, doesn't matter what date it is. I just want to emphasize that. You're welcome, HP. You're welcome, Sheshe. You're welcome, Charles. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. A little bit, I heard is logged in late was very informative. Oh, you logged in late and so, oh wow. I'm sorry, but okay, don't you worry. We have recorded the session. So marketing will upload it after this session, and then you were able to catch up in the rest of other trainings that were taking place prior, okay? On our Facebook page, Facebook group, you join, and you follow the requirements as stated by Jean up there, answer all the questions, and then on our YouTube page as well, you'll find it there. Okay, Ketso, let's click on to saying. Okay, we're good. The most painful thing is that we join the business with so much zeal, teachable, but the upline will not support you. And when you want to be responsible on the 11th month, they buy under your name. That is what we say it should be reported. So if you find yourself in that situation as an FBO, you report. Reporting means you send an email because it has to be written. It's very important, okay? Be a snail, leave a trail. Okay, I learned that from the best. So do that. You send an email, you report in detail what you say it happened. We'll then take a look at it in depth, and then we'll action where it's required. Okay, as the head office, the support team in the head office. All right, thank you. Okay, if no more questions, then you send, okay, Zoe is asking, where do we send a request to change personal details? You send it to fbosupport@forever.co.za, okay? That's where you send it. Okay. Personal details, if it's a bank statement, excuse me for that. If you want to update your banking details, you send us your current bank statements, not older than 3 months, okay? Current bank statement, just the front page. We don't want the whole banking pages, just the front page and the ID copy. It doesn't have to be certified. It doesn't need to be certified. Let me put it that way. And then you send us your bank statement, your ID copy with your FBO number to fbosupport@forever.co.za. We'll update your banking details, okay? And then if it's your address and things like that, you request us, via email, you request us to send you the change of address form. We have a formal change of address form here at Forever that FBOs are required to complete when they want to change or update their addresses, okay? I hope I answered you, but you said thumbs up. It's all good. Thank you, Zoe. Yeah, I'm quiet because I'm waiting for you FBOs, okay? Yeah, we just have 10 minutes to go, right? We can say something or ask something. Yeah. remember, we are here to support each other, to work with each other. I'm still remembering the question whereby the person is asking of, I don't remember who it was. My train of thoughts has taken me away. But what I want to say is, we are here to support you. Hence the name FBO support. You, the FBOs, we the support. Together, we are here to help you grow your business, enhances in the background, okay? Regarding the topic that we're dealing with today, the sponsoring policies, the company policy in general, this is our field, okay? If you need anything to be clarified, or you need a copy of the company policy, you email us, we can send you the company policy via email. And yeah, everything that you need, we are here to assist, okay? Don't hesitate, all right? Don't get into trouble. Okay, I don't remember the name, is the person who says, if I knew, that if is a big thing. Don't get into something when you have a doubt, or when you haven't clear, when you don't have a clear understanding of how it goes, how to go about it. Pick up the phone, WhatsApp line, email addresses. All of those are the resources for you to get hold of us, okay? So we can assist you so that you don't get into something whereby you will regret. We don't want tears. We want tears of joy and victory and celebration for you FBOs. All right? Yeah. I do believe that we can close, okay? No more questions. If any, you will send via support. Okay. As soon as I'm saying goodbye, somebody's popping up with with a message. All right, we're gonna read that. Gaulelo, I think it's Gaulelo. Is that Gaulelo?
He's responding to us.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay. 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 Thank you so much, FBOs. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your input, your questions, and helping each other. Okay. Remember, even if a person is not in your team, you are still team members because you have the same goal, same vision. Okay. Thank you so much. I see that my CSM Oni is also here. Okay, all right. Anyhow, hi, Oni. Thank you so much, FBOs. Have a great day. Keep warm. Have a wonderful weekend. Much love for me, Brenda, Kofi. Goodbye. Okay, iPhone, you send a message saying you're in Zimbabwe. You have a prospect in Zimbabwe that wants to join, but the problem is the accounts. Maybe the accounts, maybe you can elaborate by sending your email via your query to fbosupport@forever.co.za, okay? Send your query there, we'll assist you. Clara, thank you. Bye, you all. Bye, everybody. Bye, FBOs. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Goodbye now.